Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Face Yourself. So in this episode, I thought I'd just go over a few different things about Sub-Zero. But before we get into that, I just wanted to go over how I chose Sub-Zero over Kenshi and Katana. I felt like Sub-Zero's popularity-wise is like he's one of the most he's the one with the most infamous characters in Mortal Kombat. And when people think of Mortal Kombat, they think of the blue ninja, and then the yellow ninja. So him coming after Liu Kang just kind of felt natural. And then two, Bihan is my favorite version of Sub-Zero. Like the ruthlessness, aggressive, him doing whatever he wants to get what he wants, and it's just him not giving a damn. Like I've always resonated with that versus Kuai Liang. Kuai Liang's a lot more peaceful and down to earth compared to like his older brother. So that's just like a few reasons of why I chose Sub-Zero over like the other two characters. The other characters will come, but for now we're gonna do that. So in this video, we kind of changed a few, maybe one thing, not a few things. Instead of doing the setups, we're gonna just jump straight into like the character design. The character design is gonna take central stage in this one because like setups they're subject to change, and I was thinking about that when I was like rewatching the video that I put out, and I felt like me giving you that kind of thing, it could change. So to future-proof the video, I'm just gonna do the character design, how he looks different from the past version of Bihan. Then after that, we're gonna go into the abilities of Sub-Zero. Sorry, I don't know what the hell I was saying right there. And then finally, we're gonna go over how has Bihan changed from the past timeline. Is he truly evil, like people say? Was the past timeline Bihan truly evil? For me, that's a no. I think he was more of an anti-hero. He was more brooding. I don't think he was ever fully evil when he was Sub-Zero. I feel like he only really went that way when he became a wraith for Quan Chi. But you know, that's just my opinion on it. I'll go over a few reasons why I think that, but anyways, that's further down the video. So for now, we're just gonna jump straight into the video. I'm not gonna waste any more of you guys' time, and we're just gonna get right into all the things that I just said. So let's talk about Sub-Zero. Now, his new look, judging it side by side, it appears MK wants taking it a step back to a traditional look for its characters, which, if I'm being honest, I love it. No over-the-top armor, just something basic and clean, especially for older fans that grew up on games like Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3, like myself. One thing that I immediately saw when I was looking at the side-by-side was that Bihan seems to have ice arms. Now, if I remember this correctly, the ice arms, we didn't get introduced to that to the Deadly Alliance, and like I was looking at other iterations of Bihan, and no other iteration did he have that. Even in MK9, he didn't have the cryo arms. So I thought since I first saw him that the cryo arms like symbolize how strong the Cryomancer was. But I can't really seem to find anything that backs up this claim, so I'm guessing it's just a cosmetic thing, which if it is, it's a bit disappointing, but I feel like it's a good lore. So if another round you want to take that, take it, because I feel like it's a good reason why ice arms get introduced. But anyways, so if we're looking at the Sub-Zero's bio on the MK1 webpage, it says Sub-Zero is the Grandmaster, but in the announcement trailer, Scorpion actually has the Dragon Medallion. This is kind of confusing because I believe the medallion is supposed to be held by the Grandmaster, so maybe Sub-Zero loses the Scorpion at some point in the story. I don't know. In the gameplay trailer, I don't know if it's just me, but in the story part of it, Sub-Zero seems angry or jealous at Liu Kang for some reason. Also, I just want to bring up something with the original timeline. Sub-Zero, he was just an assassin in Lin Kuei. Meanwhile, Sector was the son of the Grandmaster until he killed his father and then became the Grandmaster. And then the younger version of Sub-Zero killed him and took his place. Like, I've got so many questions. Is Sector gone in this timeline, or did he and Bihan switch places in this era? Is Sector just an assassin? What happened to Cyrax? Is Cyrax gonna be a good guy again? Where the hell is Smoke? Like, I bring this up because with Scorpion being in the Lin Kuei and seemingly being the Grandmaster after some kind of fight with Sub-Zero, everything could be completely different. The trailer has not yet revealed anything related to them yet. They are too important to the Lin Kuei. Like, I really need answers, man. Like, I'm so confused. Hopefully, like, maybe they have a trailer, or we'll have to just wait till the story comes out to see something that clarifies this. As a diehard Mortal Kombat fan, I want to see all the ninjas in the Lin Kuei come back with new stories to tell, but I'm rambling. Bi-Han has appeared multiple times as Sub-Zero. Mortal Kombat 1, well, the original Mortal Kombat, MK3, Mortal Kombat Mythologies, MK9, and in the upcoming game, the Mortal Kombat 1, which is quite actually a lot. I didn't realize he appeared that much until I actually looked into it. So, pretty much in every instance of Sub-Zero, he has donned the cowl with the mask. Basic clothes, nothing too different. This is the first time we see him without a cowl, and which is neat. And we even get to see him without his mask, which is super dope. This is like the first time we get to see him without a mask, which is awesome. I pretty much brought all the other versions up of Bi-Han because I just wanted to show how flushed out this version of Sub-Zero is. Like, it's the most flushed out version of Sub-Zero, of Bi-Han Sub-Zero we've ever gotten. So basically, in the original Mortal Kombat, Sub-Zero had the cowl, was a basic, pilot swap, a scorpion. Like, it wasn't any different. MK3 is pretty much the same thing. And then Mortal Kombat Mythologies look just like MK3, which looks just like MK1. They didn't really try to change any of the designs, like for the first game and the third game. Then and Mythologies. Then we got Mortal Kombat 9 Bi-Han, which I'll be honest, like, it's pretty ugly. if I'm being honest, like, he really likes straps in this variation of him. Like, it's a little weird. Then we have this butte. The traditional look from Mortal Kombat 1, he still has some straps, but the plating around his waist and gauntlets really brings this outfit out, in my opinion. It just makes it so much better than what we've ever seen. And, like, this is the best we've ever seen Bi-Han look, if we're being honest. That's all I'm saying. So, with that being said, we're going to go on to the second part of this video. Basically, we're going to go over the abilities. Now, Sub-Zero's Ice Ball is a bit slow in this game, but when you enhance it, you can rip right through projectiles. And you can still combo with the Ice Ball, but you'll have to be really creative with it because of how slow it is. My suggestion is it's probably going to be in the corner when you use that. Like, unless they speed up the Ice Ball. Like, I'm sure that they will do that because the stress test was the older build of the game, I believe. So, hopefully, like, they do that. The Ice Clone finally makes a return and can now tank projectiles. The main downside is the length of the clone is not very long, unlike previous games. But if you enhance the Ice Clone, you can create multiple clones at once, and when an enemy hits it, it will bring them directly to you. I could see this being extremely dope, especially if you can combo off of it. Like, Sub-Zero also has a few new abilities, such as the Ice Clone Charge. I can see it being either a combo ender or something to get people off of you that, like, they're just really pressuring you. You just throw the clone punch out to get them off you for a few seconds. Like, I don't know how viable that'll be, but we'll see once the game comes out. And the Ice Slide's back. And when you enhance the Ice Slide, a stab the enemy with the Ice Spear, slamming them into the ground, definitely going to be a combo ender. So Sub-Zero actually has another new ability. It's called the Diving Glacier. Pretty much stealing Kung Lao's dive kick. As a hardcore Kung Lao fan, I'm kind of annoyed that he's using the dive kick, but it is what it is. If you enhance the diving kick glacier, the diving glacier, he slams down and pops the opponent up. It's pretty dope, and it could be a good combo extender. I just want to say this now, but what's up with NetherRealm having characters take other characters' moves? It's crazy, man. Like, dude, like, there's so many characters that have been taking people. Kitana's taking people's moves. Like, Kitana's taking 2 moves, one from Melina and the other one was from Sonya. Like, it's getting ridiculous. Another of Sub-Zero's new abilities, Deadly Vapor. So in this ability, it tracks enemies for confirmed damage. If you enhance it, you can stun it. And what's cool about this is it separates from the ice. It's separate from the Ice Ball. So I assume you can stun them, and then if you can combo again, you can throw the Ice Ball, and you should be able to freeze them. Which, if this is true, that's gonna be ridiculous. And I'm sweating just to think the ridiculous combos that people could come up with. This, especially in the corner, he's gonna be a menace, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Also, this is just my thought on it. I think the Deadly Vapor is like a new version of the Ice Puddle mixed with one of Garrus' sand moves that tracks you from MK11. Like, it just makes the most sense. Like, those two kind of seem like they got fused together into one new move, which is cool. But that's basically all the abilities that I've seen from Sub-Zero in this in the stress test. So that's gonna be covered. That's gonna be all we're gonna cover over that. So going on to the final part of this video is we're gonna go over how is he different from the last timeline. So this section I put a lot of effort into. Like this is gonna be a lot basically on my opinion, like compared to like other people's opinion, because a lot of people seem to think that Sub-Zero is evil. I don't necessarily think that. Like I wouldn't describe Sub-Zero as completely evil. In the last timeline, sure, he was an assassin for hire with the Lin Kuei. He grew up in the clan and was raised to be that way. In the original timeline during the Mythologies game, his story gets a bit fleshed out. Was it taking place before the first Mortal Kombat game? He was invited by Shang Tsung to take part in the tournament, but behind the scenes, he was also hired to kill Shang Tsung by the Grandmaster Lin Kuei. There wasn't any info on who hired the Lin Kuei to kill Shang Tsung. Like I was looking and I just couldn't find anything. But I think, and this is just my opinion, I think it could be Raiden, because it's the only thing that makes any sort of sense. Since during Mythologies, Raiden told Sub-Zero, although his soul was tainted, his destiny can only be decided for himself.
Amulet.
Impressive, Sub-Zero. Perhaps you'll reconcile your reckless past after all.
That's it? Not even a thank you?
Thank yourself for undoing a problem that you created.
Quan Chi told me that you sent me because my soul was tainted with evil. Is that true?
You are a superb warrior, Sub-Zero. Only you can control your destiny. Not even the gods can alter your chosen path in life.
Was that a yes? Or a no?
That was a yes. But only you can change it.
He did, however, fail on trying to kill Shang Tsung. Scorpion ends up killing him before he could complete his mission. Also, I forgot to mention he did reappear in Mortal Kombat 3. He has somehow returned to eliminate Shang Tsung, although I think this wasn't canon. It's more a fan service type of thing. Again, just my opinion. I really just want to emphasize that. I just want to fast forward to... Okay, so then let's fast forward to MK9. With the reset of the timeline, we get to see the true rivalry with Scorpion, right? Sure, he's taunt Scorpion, acting high and mighty and all that. But being that in their respective clans, they're the strongest warriors, it's expected for them to be a bit chippy. Even when Quan Chi was showing Scorpion's family being killed by Sub-Zero in the illustration, Sub-Zero still was saying that it wasn't him.
Your clan, your family. That is not me.
So, like, in my opinion, someone who is truly evil would have just took credit for it. Even if they didn't do it, to me, it seems more of like an anti-hero than someone who is truly evil. Especially like Sub-Zero hates Scorpion, so why the hell would he act like that? Like, to me, like, he's not, I feel like he's more of an anti-hero than truly evil. But like I said, this is just my opinion. Like, don't go off the deep end about it, because I know a lot of people think that Sub-Zero is evil, but I just feel like that's not the case when you really dive into Bihan's story. Like, I feel like he's just an anti-hero that just couldn't get back on the path of good. I think he only truly becomes evil when he becomes Noob Saibot. Quan Chi twists his whole character from the part of Bihan's soul that was tainted. Now, that, to me, that makes the most sense, because if you look at like the Revenants and stuff like that, like a lot of the times, you know, they're good characters. Like Liu Kang his soul gets twisted by his hatred for what Raiden did and stuff like that. He just becomes completely evil as a Revenant, whereas Scorpion didn't really change all that much, I feel like, to the other one. But then again, Scorpion wasn't a Revenant, he was a Wraith, so that kind of just makes sense. Now this brings us to the new era of Sub-Zero. He seems a bit darker in this timeline, suggesting that Noob Saibot's personality and Bi-Han is somewhat fused together. He seems to only care about the Lin Kuei and not protecting Earthrealm, unlike his younger brother, who was all about, he just wanted to bring peace and bring honor back to the Lin Kuei and protect Earthrealm from other forces and realms. So in a few of the dialogues, hints at him being evil. I hope this isn't the case and that he can be redeemed at the end and not become Noob Saibot, but it might be something that's unavoidable, a set point in time. So if that it is, then so be it. But I feel like Bi-Han deserves redemption. Just my opinion. Bi-Han is my favorite version of Sub-Zero, and I always felt like he deserves some kind of redemption, especially after playing Mythologies. Mythologies, to me, it just felt like there was going to be an arc where Sub-Zero could redeem himself from what happened in the past that he did, and just get back on the path of, you know, being a good guy, protecting Earthrealm and stuff like that. But I just want to ask you guys, what do you guys think? Does Bi-Han deserve redemption, or should he just become Noob Saibot and torment quietly again in this timeline? Sub-Zero is a fan favorite in the MK universe, thus I felt like he deserved a great video. So if you enjoyed this video, throw an ice ball at the like button, comment, consider subscribing to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks for sliding by, and remember guys, friendships over fatalities. Don't be a jerk.